So I'm currently driving into Trump's neighborhood in the Golan Heights called Trump Heights.
Am I allowed to? I'm gonna shot.
Okay, so this is Trump Heights right here. I've wanted to come here for years now, since Trump pushed the Abraham Accords and also recognized Jerusalem as the eternal capital of Israel. Some pretty cool Jews, some would call them crazy, I'd call them pretty cool, decided to dedicate a settlement in the Golan Heights to Trump called Ramot Trump. Now, there's a secured fence here, which I don't think we could probably get access to unless we have a code. I think a lot of this is under construction. But I did want to send a message, since I'm an Israeli American, to my new president, Donald Trump, from here, his neighborhood in Israel. I love this. I feel so American looking at this. The bald eagle with the menorah. So very American. I'm here outside of Donald Trump's settlement in the Golan Heights called Trump Heights. I have a message for the President of the United States of America. President Donald Trump, my name is Tal. I'm also known as the Traveling Clad Online, and I've been traveling the world for 10 years. Since the October 7th war, I transitioned into a career of Israel advocacy, trying to present and show off my country, my beautiful country, Israel, with an American mindset as well, since I am a dual national of America and the United States of America and Israel, to try to show Israel off in the most positive light possible and bridge gaps between Israel and America that currently, at least under the Biden administration, seem to have been flailing a little bit.
Well, dear President Donald Trump, my name is Abraham Habra. My Instagram handle, I would love for you to check me out, is @Abraham Habra. I'm a Syrian Jewish refugee that made his refuge, that was accepted as a refugee to the United States of America in 1994, now a United States citizen. I became an attorney, started my own litigation practice, sold it, have my own immigration firm in the United States. And I've been speaking out against anti-Semitism. I have been speaking out in support of this beautiful country, Eretz Yisrael. I understand the type of anti-Semitism that is affecting us there in America today looks much different than the anti-Semitism that affected us 40, 50 years ago.
Absolutely.
This type of anti-Semitism is coming from an ideology of Arab supremacy instead of white supremacy. And President Donald Trump, with all due respect to everyone else, all the other presidents, you were the first president in my lifetime, at least, that knew how to speak Arabic. Now, what the hell am I talking about? He doesn't know how to speak Arabic,
And why do you need
right?
to speak Arabic? I think it's important to clarify. Both Abraham and I, we come from the Mizrahi Jewish background. We're both Mizrahi Jewish Americans with a strong Middle Eastern background. Abraham's fluent in Arabic and knows how to really speak to Arabs. I kind of do it as a show. But the thing that I think is the most important about you is that you are really pushing and trying to quell the spirit of Arab supremacy both in America and in the Middle East, the places where we reside and our families reside or that our families had to leave. And the one thing that I want to first thank you for is first the recognition of Jerusalem as the eternal capital of Israel.
Thank you, Don.
And the recognition of the Syrian Golan Heights as sovereign Israeli territory where we're standing in right now. This place is a place where my family fought over during wars that risked their lives and the lives of people even far away in Tel Aviv and in Eilat. The sovereignty of Israel was under direct threat by the Arab supremacists who live all around us, who wanted to take over this land and ethnically cleanse the Jewish population. And you, all these years later, recognizing this land as Jewish land, as Israeli land, for any Israeli, whoever is Jewish or Muslim or Druze, whoever, can come and live in this land, it's something I'm deeply, 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 deeply appreciative of.
So you know why, though? I said, President Donald Trump, you speak Arabic, right? And you said it right there, you caught it. And that's the reality. He doesn't actually speak Arabic, but when I say he speaks Arabic, I mean he's understanding the mindset of the Arab world. Let me explain it to you in a very simple way, Tal. The Arab mindset is as such. If they extend their hand out in peace, and they have to act first, if they do that, Israel should grab their hand with both of its hands and tell them, what do you need to make this peace come?
Absolutely.
But if they extend their hand in terror, or to commit crimes, to make life unbearable between Israelis and Arabs, then it is Israel's obligation to chop off the hand.
To strike
Because
as hard as possible.
That is the language of the Middle East, and President Donald Trump understands the language of the Middle East. People say he's hateful. He hates Arabs. He's a racist. He's not. He understands their language, and their language is aggression. If you are going to speak to them truthfully and tough and straight up and not try to bullshit them with virtue signaling statements, they're going to respect you and they're going to listen. But if you're going to try to virtue signal with Arabs and think you're smart and nice, they're going to step all over you, and before you know it, you're not even going to have a state of Israel.
We spent the day today driving around, speaking to people both in the Golan Heights, in the Galil, in territories that are considered questionable under international law, but territory nonetheless where we met people the whole way through that are optimistic about the peace.
And Arab,
optimistic about
Arab
the future.
people.
Arab people, Jewish people, Israelis, Lebanese, Syrian, kind of on the spectrum. We don't know 100% what they are, but people that are extremely optimistic and looking forward to peace. And we wanted to, as two Mizrahi Jews, to stand here, because I don't think there's enough of this happening, at least not in the public eye, to wish you, President Donald Trump, nothing but success in this venture to bring peace in the Middle East. And we are your partners as two Mizrahi Jews who have heritage from this very land and from abroad, from around this region. We want to wish you nothing but success and peace in this endeavor, in this venture to bring peace to our region.
100%. And now I'm going to speak Arabic to President Donald Trump, because I know he has a translator. يا رئيسنا أنا بدي أقول شكرا وأنا عندي أمانة فيك. عندي أمانة إنه أنت بتقدر تجيب سلام بين اليهود وبين العرب، مشان أنت بتعرف تحكي اللغة. وإن شاء الله بعد 4 سنين تبعك أنا بقدر أروح من هون من الجولان لسوريا، مشان إن شاء الله نكون صحبة، وإن شاء الله بقدر أروح للبنان. يا رئيس دونالد ترامب، هلا اليوم تاريخ 2025، الدنيا لازم تتقدم، لازم نجتمع سوا، بس بالقوة حنجيب السلام إن شاء الله. شكرا يا رئيس دونالد ترامب.
Inshallah. I want to end by saying this. You are a man who has shown us, opposed to what the media has said about you for years, to not be a racist, and to actually, what I'm seeing, especially with speeches that I've seen you pointing towards the Arab world, showing nothing but respect to people who come of Arab heritage and Middle Eastern background. I see that you don't use the racism of low expectations to pin down these people of the Middle East and expect nothing from them. I recently saw a speech of yours where you spoke to the leaders of the Middle East. Every single leader in the Middle East, whether they were Palestinian or Lebanese, if they were supporters of Hezbollah, if they were supporters of Hamas, and you told them, if peace is going to come, it's going to come from you. The United States of America cannot make peace happen on its own. It needs to come from you. And this is something I'm so appreciative of, because you don't expect the lowest of us. You don't see us as peasants walking around the way that the rest of the world does. You see an actual possibility that we can pull ourselves up from our bootstraps and make this peace happen. And hopefully, working together with the United States of America, and you can see the people of Israel have deep, deep appreciation for you, same way that we do, and the Jewish people have deep, deep appreciation for you. We know that you believe in us and we believe in you, and hopefully, inshallah, you bring on a new dawn, a new reality here in the Middle East, so we can hopefully once and for all at least get close to the idea of peace with our neighbors and the lack of persecution. So Donald Trump, thank you. Best of luck on this endeavor. We wish you nothing but the best.
Allah ma'ak ya ra'isna.
And let's bring peace to the Middle East.
Amen.
Bidak salam. Bidei salam.
If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.